Hi, I'm Thomas, and today I will be reviewing and unboxing the ceramic tower heater from Lasko. This model specifically is the CT22425. In the past, I've been using the CT22722, which is actually a bit of a larger space heater. One complaint about my last one, which is part of the reason I got this one, is the top panel stopped working. Okay, now we're going to open the box. For this, I recommend scissors, because you can do this, and then it's like a knife, but they're scissors. Alright. I would also just recommend peeling it off if you can't get it with the scissors. Alright, so once you've opened the box, you'll find this interesting piece of cardboard / I'm not really quite sure what it is. And that's just gonna keep your space heater safe. Then you'll see the nice space heater, but we'll get to that later. Alright, so pretty all-inclusive experience here. You got the remote, includes batteries, which is pretty cool, and then you have your instruction manual. So we're gonna look at those things first. Another good use for scissors. This time you can use them in regular function. Oops, well put together, as usual with these sorts of devices. We're gonna start out with this little kit here. Again, it has the remote, the batteries, and the instruction manual. One fun thing I always try to look at with these instruction manuals is what languages they come in, because I think that tells you a lot about the quality of a product to see how international they are. So it looks like it only comes in 2 languages, which is English and Spanish, so your pretty standard sort of thing. Instructions about how to stay safe. Again, this is a heating product. It's really easy to burn things. Tells you about some cool safety features such as a thermal overload detector. So again, it comes with this remote. This is one of the 3 things in the little package. This remote has all the same features on the top that the top of the space heater has. What a satisfying little plastic rip-off there. It's pretty good. I had good success with these, like across the room, pretty good range. So yeah, I'm on the other side of the room here, and the remote works just perfectly. Again, I can adjust all the settings. No problem at all. I would say the distance here is about 9.5, maybe 10 feet, and there's no sort of delay or anything. So once you get your cord unraveled here, you're gonna wanna take this safety bit off of the plug. So now it's time to plug it in. Hear that? That's a really cool feature, so you know if it's been plugged in or not. And also this red light is a good indicator of power. All right, so let's go through the features here. If we press the power button right now, looks like it's on setting H3, and so there's H1, H2, and H3. So H1 is low heat, H2 is medium heat, and H3 is high heat. And that's really cool again compared to the last space heater, which only had 2 settings. And again, once the buttons on the top stopped working, it had 0 settings. So you have your H3 right here, as I was saying. And then this button here is gonna adjust the heat settings. All right, and then from there, we also have the oscillation feature here. Works pretty well. So I've been watching this oscillate for a few minutes now, and I'm looking at about 90 degrees of turn radius, which I think is pretty standard and pretty solid. It's gonna get you the full room coverage, especially if you're keeping it in a corner, that'll cover the entire room. So besides the 3 heat settings you can do and the oscillation feature, there's also 2 more features I wanna go over. The first of that being a different heat setting, and that is the eco system that they have going on here. Essentially what you do here is you either plus or minus, and that will activate the feature. And so what this does is if I want the room to be 75 degrees, say, it'll heat it up to 77 and then turn itself off until it goes below 75 again, and then it will turn back on. So the final feature that this space heater has is the timer function. And this is really great, say if your space heater is right next to your bed and you want to have some heat before you fall asleep, but once you're asleep you don't need it anymore. Then you can turn on the timer. You can do it from 1 to 8 hours, anywhere in between that, and that'll allow you to have this heat, and then it will automatically turn itself off after the set number of hours that you put in. And that is achieved by going to this timer button. You can press it as many times as you want. And it goes all the way up to 8 hours. If I want it for 1, I'll just put it at 1, and then I'll let it blink until it's stopped. But this green icon here means that it's activated. So that about does it for my review of the Lasko CT22425. This is a medium space heater. It has substantial heat, I have to say. It really does get the job done, and the lower settings are really helpful. Again, that it has 3 settings instead of 2. This lowest one is just a really ambient heat, and it is really great for any sort of setting, from being in your bedroom to being in the living room to anywhere in your house that is just not hot enough. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I will be posting updates on the Space Heater, a 1-week review, maybe a 2-week review, see how it kind of goes over time. Again, I had some issues with my other one. Thanks for watching again. Bye guys.